Time now for our daily focus report, and we go to Iraq, where in the span of a month, a number of women have died in what appears to be targeted attacks. The victims include business owners, a human rights activist, and a model. Investigations have turned up few leads and yielded only one arrest. Many worry that the deaths are part of a concerted effort to silence women who are challenging Iraq's conservative norms. Simona Fulton reports.
In Baghdad's Zayuna neighborhood, a family in mourning and a household in disarray. In the wake of Rasha al-Hassan's sudden death, only her clothes remain in what was once her family home. Rasha's husband and 3 kids have decided to move to another neighborhood.
We're packing up the house. The kids say they couldn't live in this place anymore because their mother is everywhere. This was her favorite place, and there used to be a sofa here. And this is her graduation picture.
Rasha studied law and became a successful businesswoman. Together with Motaz, she ran a well-known beauty parlor and had recently begun to expand to other locations. But on September 20th, the 34-year-old lost consciousness and later died in the hospital. The family is still waiting for the results of the autopsy.
After 10 days, they told us to wait for 2 more weeks. And after the 2 weeks passed, they told us to come back 2 months later. I don't know the reasons for this delay, but it made us suspicious of all kinds of things.
In the absence of official investigation results, Motaz is reluctant to allege that his wife was murdered. But Rasha died just a week after Dr. Rafif al-Yasseri, the high-profile owner of a competing beauty parlor. And Motaz says that a few days before her death, Rasha sent him a message that she feared she would be next.
She sent me a message. Motaz, I'm afraid of death. I feel that death is very near.
The mysterious deaths of Rasha and Rafif were followed by the violent shootings of model and Instagram fashion icon Tara Fares and activist Suad al-Ali. Many Iraqis believe the incidents are part of a systematic effort to subjugate women who push the boundaries of Iraq's conservative society. The deaths have been the talk of the street and here at the Baghdad University campus. Afnan Samir, a third-year physics student, believes that some groups in Iraq perceive successful women as a threat.
For women in Iraq, it isn't easy because the Iraqi woman is primarily a housewife. Most importantly, she must take care of the children and the house, and when her husband comes back from work, she must take care of him.
It wasn't always like this. During the 70s and 80s, Iraqi women enjoyed relative social freedom. Women's rights activist Dalal al-Rubai remembers a time when most women in Iraq didn't wear a veil.
In the old days, we all dressed like this. It was normal. Today, you can only wear this when it's a women's-only party. But on your way to the event, you have to wear something to cover yourself. When we go to a mixed event, it's totally forbidden to show our skin.
Until 2003, Saddam Hussein's secular dictatorship had kept a lid on conservative religious groups who could pose a threat to his rule. Dalal says that the American invasion didn't bring the democratic values so many yearned for. Instead, it opened the doors for religious hardliners to seize control of the Iraqi state and society.
The backwards mindset we're seeing now came primarily through foreign influence and people who use religion as a justification. I mean that clerics are convincing people that women were created to take care of the home.
The rise of political Islam in Iraq has prompted many women to retreat into private life. The impact is also felt at the Hunting Club, founded in 1969 by members of the Ba'ath Party. Tara Fares, the killed fashion icon, participated in a beauty contest here in 2015. But for the past 2 years, the club has stopped organizing such events.
We don't receive as many qualified applicants as we used to. Society is fighting for girls.
When they appear as Miss Baghdad, you cannot imagine all the bad reactions they get.
The latest deaths have further intimidated young women. Activists fear that unless there's a separation of religion and state, and until women receive adequate political representation, Iraqi women will struggle to claim their rightful space in society without fear of retaliation.